Well, first we have to acknowledge that intuition is real. For a lot of people, they dismiss it as coincidence or fanciful thinking. The first step is acknowledging that it is real and can be an extraordinarily valuable tool in anybody's life. Intuition is quite different to our ordinary day-to-day thinking. We have ordinary thoughts that pass through the mind. You ask anybody just to close their eyes and to come up with anything in their head, and often what comes through is just like macaroni. It's last night's dinner and tomorrow's lunch, nothing of meaning, nothing of significance. Everyone has a basic instinct, and they'll relate to this, that they get a sense whether they can trust someone or not. When they go into a room for the first time, they'll almost do a bit of a scan to feel or to sense whether the room feels okay or not. But this kind of instinctive sussing things out happens on an unconscious level. Intuition is like taking that basic instinctive survival mechanism and pulling it into a conscious place so that you're using your body and your body's feelings to give you more information about where you're at right now, about what's true for you and what's not true for you, about negotiating with people, and about what other people are feeling. That makes intuition a powerful communication tool, a powerful negotiation tool, a powerful sales tool, a powerful parenting tool, where we're able to literally feel what other people are feeling. And more than sympathy, more than empathy, almost like a deep resonance that happens between people.
Does everybody have this deep resonance?
I'm sure the viewers will relate to, they've all had the experience sometime of the phone ringing and just knowing who it was, and caller ID is cheating. just having that feeling, just having that knowing, or thinking about somebody all day, someone they might not have seen in a while, or being bothered by a nagging something, that something's wrong with a loved one, and then later finding out that that feeling was telling them something true. They might not understand how that information came to them. They might dismiss it as a coincidence, but in my work, and I've trained hundreds of people, that is the beginnings of true intuition, and it can be taken a lot further than those basic little knowings that we get every now and then. People are really just afraid of the unknown. They're afraid of something they don't understand, and the moment you understand the thing, the fear dissipates. One of the important things to realize about intuition is that it is fallible. It's not this perfect science, and everything that pops into your head isn't 100% going to be accurate, but that doesn't make it a tool that should be dismissed. In fact, if you allow yourself to stay discerning, and you allow yourself to keep your feet on the ground, and you say, I'm going to use my intuition, but I'm still going to check it out afterwards. I'm still going to go, aha, that's a very good source of information, but I'm still going to go test it in the world. I'm still going to go and follow things through to the end.
Slowly does it.
Slowly, baby steps. You don't need to trust your intuition to the extent that you're leaping off a cliff into the void of, I'll believe anything that pops into my head. You can stay with your feet on the ground, you can stay in your work, you can stay in your relationships, and start weaving it in as an internal guidance system.
Okay.
That you can rely on.
Internal guidance.
So don't shut it down, like don't talk like that, or don't say things like that. Encourage intuition. Most of us were intuitive as children, and most of us switched it off. And we either switched it off because we were discouraged, or for another reason that people actually aren't always aware of. Being intuitive enables you to feel what other people are feeling. And sometimes that's overwhelming. When you're little and mom's having a bad day or a bad week or a bad life, and you get to experience her pain, and you get to feel the people's emotions inside of your own body, and you don't even know they're not yours. A lot of people walk around very sensitive, picking up on feelings all the time, but because they haven't trained their intuition, because they haven't learned to discern, they don't even know it's not theirs. I'm sure we can all identify with feeling in a really good space, walking into a work environment, and suddenly our feelings change. Or being with somebody and they're pretending to be happy, but we can feel they're not. We all are connected, each and every one of us, and we can feel what each other is feeling. Fear interferes with your intuition. If you have a lot of fear in your body, you need to calm yourself down to get in touch with your intuition, and place your awareness below your shoulders in your body and trust your feelings.
So explain that. How do I do that?
You drop your awareness, you literally feel what your tummy and your chest area are feeling. And you go into a calm place with your awareness here and here, and then allow thoughts to flow.
Yeah. And at the time you're calming your mind constantly.
Yes, remember that fear interferes with your intuition. Never trust your fear.
Yeah.
Wait for the peace to tell you.